when you went down, you get carted off the field, and you're pounding the cart. Was that out of frustration, thinking that it was worse than it was?
Yes, that's what it was. Didn't know, I mean, basically when you get an injury, you always think the worst, hoping for not the worst. Mm-hmm. And that was my whole mindset when going into this was, after it happened, I was like, I hope this is not as serious as I think it is. And once I got in, it wasn't as serious as I thought it was.
So it's not as serious as you think it was. Now the rehab starts. Is it going slower than you thought it might be, or is it frustrating to know that you're still not back to 100%, or where are you at there?
I'm not sure yet. I feel like I'm one of those guys that can go out there and just play the game regardless. And I've learned that from so many guys. They said if you're injured, that means you're out. If you're hurt, then you can still play. And that's how I've always played the game. I mean, regardless of the situation. So, I mean, no one knows what's going to happen. I mean, I'm still getting treatment, and it's going good. I mean, because sometimes you look at when you hurt your foot or you feel like I need that to run, and you're hoping that you can get that back to be able to run. And I mean, it's been a hard process, but I want to get out there and I want to practice and I want to play, and every day it's just been one of those processes of getting back on the field and trying to get to where Coach McCarthy and the doctors can say, hey, he's ready to go.
If the game was right now, could you play?
I don't know. That would be something that I would have to sit down and think about. And the thing is right now it's not today.
Yeah.
So I still have a couple more days to get my mindset on which way I'm going to go.
When you're laying on the turf, do you go, what am I doing in the game?
No. I mean, we knew that we was going to play up until the third quarter. So it wasn't something that, we didn't know we was going to do. And, I caught that ball. My goal is that I play the game like I do it in practice. And, I don't care if it's preseason practice or regular season game. I was trying to score a touchdown. So, break out of one tackle, and you never know what's going to happen. I mean, it's just it's something that happens. You can't control everything, and I couldn't control that.
Will that make you change your philosophy on how you play?
Not at all. I mean, I still play it. I mean, regardless of the situation, I still got to play the game the way I play it. And a lot of people have asked me that. Does that change you to your style of play? No, I'm still going to be trying to break tackles and do the thing that I do.
If you were commissioner, you get rid of half of those preseason games. Do you need 4 to get ready?
I don't think so. I mean, I think you need maybe a week or 2 in training camp, and then 1 or 2 preseason games, and and go from there. I think the first 2 weeks you don't have to play any games. I think you just go out there and you play among each other and get your confidence and your strategy together, what you want to do for the first preseason game, and then the season turns around pretty fast. And that's why you look, so many veteran guys that have played this game for so long, they get hurt in these preseason games and they're out for the season, where maybe this could have been their fourth regular season game or their first regular season game when they get hurt, and guys are at least there for that one game. And I think that's the thing that guys right now are so nervous about.
So how do you toe the line knowing that you want to contribute, you want to play, you want to be at your best against the Eagles, but knowing that there's still 15 weeks after this opener?
I mean, I can't control those. I only can control what's in front of me. And the Philadelphia Eagles right now is in front of me to play. And if Coach McCarthy and Dr. McKenzie agreed to let me go out there and play, then I'll be out there on Sunday.
Is it a good thing, or I shouldn't say good thing, but does it give you guys a chip that the national prognosticators are not thinking that you guys have much of a shot? I mean, SI have you guys 6-10 this year.
It won't be the first, it won't be the last, and it's going to continue giving us that, and everyone talks about, we have a 17-year quarterback. Yeah. He still can throw the ball. We don't have that many weapons on our offense. I think we got 5 of the best receivers in the game right now because we know that we can play. Running backs, tight ends, come on. We're there. Brandon Jackson, Vernon Morency, and now you got Bubba Franks and David and Donald Lee, and the best offensive line. I mean, we just have to have it in ourselves that we can go out there and play. And we should prove that the last 4 games of the season. And we just got to make sure that we continue that into this first opening game.
Aren't you a little nervous at running back?
No.
Because we are.
No. I mean, that's the problem. You guys don't see what we see.
That's right.
And that's the thing that I think a lot of people, I guess you can say that's what they bid off of. Oh, these guys don't have a running back, so I don't think they're going to be good. Or these guys don't have any weapons on offense. I mean, we had Amon Green last year and Vernon Morency. Now we got Brandon Jackson and Vernon. We had same receiver group that we had last year. It's back again. Tight ends, back again. Offensive line is back again. So regardless of what people say about us, as long as that over there at 1265 we believe in ourselves that we can be the best, that's all that matters.
Give me one guy on offense, one guy on defense, besides yourself and besides Brett, will have a breakout year.
Brandon Jackson and Vernon Morency on offense. As far as on defense, I got to give it to A.J. Hawk, Nick Barnett, Al Harris, and Charles Woodson.
Your defense is going to be good, isn't it?
It's going to be solid. I mean, you know something, you can nominate each one of these guys to be successful and have a great year, but that defense, that's probably the best defense in the league, and I think they proved that this preseason. And all they have to do is be consistent on what they did in preseason and take it to the regular season.
Let me ask you, how important is it for this team to get off to a good start? You haven't gotten off to a good start in the last couple of years, and that's really bit as the years went up.
It's just been, I think it's been more of the confidence in ourselves, you know, because I think last year we kind of fed into people telling us we're not as good, we're a young team. I think we kind of fed into that, and we went into preseason that way, and we went into the regular season that way. But it's not like that anymore. I mean, guys in that locker room saying that, hey, we can win this. We can win the whole thing. But we have to believe in ourselves. And if we believe in ourselves, then we'll be successful. And that's all that matters.
And people believe you can win the Super Bowl. People inside that locker room believe that the Packers will win.
That's where that. I mean, we think that the trophy is named after the greatest Packer player and Hall of Fame of them all, and that's Vince Lombardi. And that trophy belongs at home. And that's how we feel. We feel like we have to bring that trophy back home.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you one more. Brett's 6 away from tying, 7 away from breaking Dan Marino's all-time touchdown record.
Is it 6 and 7 or 7 and 8?
He's a 414, 420.
Oh, okay.
So 6 away, 7 to break. How cool would it be for Donald Driver to be on the receiving end of the record breaker, 421?
You know, it'll be good, but
I know you got bigger fish to fry,
but I have never been I guess you could say a selfish guy. So I mean, regardless of who breaks it or who catches that touchdown to break it, and whoever catches that touchdown to tie, you know, I just think we all get together, and because it was a team effort to get that, and for him to go down as a record book as the all-time touchdown leader, it's going to be history in the making. And I think those guys, we feel like we all get a piece of that ball when it's all said and done. And the 11 guys that's on that field feel like they all contribute to that touchdown. So we all feel like when it's all said and done, Brett has split that ball 11 ways.